it's First Lady, and as you can see, I am in the kitchen. And today I am going bananas for banana pudding. This is a recipe that I created myself, and I just wanted to share this with you. Banana pudding is one of my favorite desserts in the whole world, but this is banana pudding with a twist in terms of we are going banana crazy with the banana flavor. So as opposed to using vanilla wafers, I'm going to be using these banana planks. And those of you might remember these if you are in my generation. This is one of the favorite cookies that we used to eat when we were little. You could find them at the convenience store. They used to be like a nickel. I'm telling my age here, but back in the day, we used to love these. So these are the banana planks. And I'm also going to use something that is a classic, banana flavored moon pies. These are going to be amazing in this banana pudding. So, all right, you guys, let's go ahead and let's get started. I am super excited about this recipe because banana pudding is also my husband's favorite dessert, and he goes crazy for banana pudding. And so, gosh, it doesn't last very long in our house. I don't know about you. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the pudding. Now, this is going to be the recipe that calls for the cold pudding. I'm not going to cook banana pudding on the stove. I do have a classic recipe that I can use for that, but I'm not going to do that this time. This is the one that's going to call for the vanilla instant pudding. So I'm just using this vanilla pudding. This is like a 5 ounce of the Jello instant pudding. And this is the mix, of course. And with that, I'm going to have to use 2 cups of cold milk. And I'm going to make my own whipped cream for the top. So this is going to be a really great banana pudding. So this is 1 cup of cold milk. And you can see that it's already starting to turn that wonderful yellow color that we love for our banana pudding to have. So the first thing I'm going to do after adding the 2 cups of cold milk is I'm going to just use this mixer and just mix it because I want to get it all together. And of course, when you do this, of course, you will be adding your ingredients as you go. So this starts off really, liquidy, but it's going to thicken up really nicely. So I'm just mixing this in the mixing bowl. I have these great looking bananas here that I'm going to use. I'm going to use a little lemon juice on the bananas to kind of keep them from turning brown. So basically I'm just beating this pudding and mix in the milk. You can already see how it's starting to thicken up. So I'm going to do that for a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to add in this Eagle brand condensed milk. This is the sweetened condensed milk. So this is sort of the classic ingredient that you use when you're making banana pudding. You have to add the sweetened condensed milk. So I'm going to do that and just making sure that this is well mixed. I'm going to put this into a foil pan with a lid. You can put in a trifle bowl or any big, nice bowl that you have. This is going to make a lot. So we'll see how we go with using this smaller pan here. But of course, most of the time when I make these kinds of desserts, I'm actually making it to take somewhere. But this time I'm actually making it for my husband, and he is going to be the one basically enjoying this. So I'm going to just stir this. I want to make sure that it is really well incorporated, and I don't want to have the camera rolling while I beat this for so long. So what I want to do is I want to continue to beat this, and I'm going to add in this sweetened condensed milk, and I'm going to blend it in until it is smooth. So what I want to do is let me just go ahead and add this entire can here of the sweetened condensed milk. Let me make sure I get it all out. Now, don't think that this is any kind of a light dessert, okay? I want to warn you in advance. This is not diet. This is not one of those desserts that you try to do when you are on a diet. This is one of those that's going to be very, very sweet. It's going to be very, very rich, and it's going to be very, very good. But you know, if you are making it for somebody and you're taking it somewhere, you don't have to feel guilty because you're not eating it at home. So I'm just going to keep stirring this, and I'm going to make sure it's really incorporated as it thickens. This is going to mix really well, the sweetened condensed milk with the pudding and the milk. And we'll come back, and I'm going to make the whipped cream using this heavy whipping cream. So we'll be back in a minute. Okay, we are back, and I am just adding the 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract to this recipe as I am blending this together. So it's really going to have a banana and vanilla flavor. So this is going to be a very flavorful banana pudding. And I don't know, you know, you guys leave me a note in the comments and tell me how you make variations of banana pudding. This is a different banana pudding because we are going banana crazy with the banana flavor. Okay, so now that we have added the pudding mix, we've added the milk, the sweetened condensed milk, all right, and now we've just added the vanilla. So I'm just going to let that rest, make sure I stir that, and now I'm going to use the heavy whipping cream because the recipe calls for you to fold in whipped cream. Now remember, I usually make my own, so I don't like the Cool Whip. I prefer to use the heavy whipping cream and make my own whipped cream. So basically, now that I have this plugged in, I'm going to plug this in real quick, and this is going to give us some really nice whipped cream. I'm not going to sweeten the whipped cream because this dessert is sweet enough. I may put just a few drops of vanilla in it, just to have a little flavor there of vanilla, of what's left of that. But other than that, I'm just going to turn up the whisk on this, and it is going to form some soft peaks. And then I'll be ready to fold in this whipped cream into this pudding. And I want you to just look at this pudding to see the thickness of it and the consistency of this banana pudding. All right, so I'm just going to let that keep whisking until it forms the soft peaks, and we'll be back to sort of put it all together, and I'll show you as we go crazy over bananas with this banana pudding. We'll be back. Okay, we have this wonderful vanilla pudding. And so I'm going to fold in the whipping cream here. And it just calls for you to fold it in. So I'm going to just fold it in. To this pudding. This is going to make it really rich. So I'm just folding it in. All right. So now I have whipped cream left here. So now is the time where I'm going to just kind of show you just briefly how I peel the bananas and just slice them. So remember, I'd love to kind of show you guys step by step how I do it. I try not to leave out any steps that are major, just showing you, you know, just simply how the recipe sort of comes together. So I'm just peeling these bananas. They're really beautiful bananas, by the way. I don't know if you guys have banana trees where you live, where you could have bananas that you just, go right in your backyard and get. That would be amazing. But I got these at the grocery store. And so it's just 4 bananas. Now, sometimes people like a lot of bananas. Sometimes people like a lot of cookies. You let me know in the comments, which do you like more? Do you like more bananas? Do you like more cookies? But I'm going to just slice them up just like so. Fairly thin slices, and they look really nice. The bananas do. And to keep them from browning too much, I'm going to just squeeze a little bit of lemon, and that's going to help them from oxidizing and turning brown too fast. And even into the recipe, that is going to help because, you don't want to eat banana pudding where the bananas just look brown in the pudding. Sometimes when I'm having some banana pudding that someone has made, you know, and I'm looking at it and it's like, oh my gosh, these bananas are brown. So it just kind of, makes it a little bit less appealing, if you will. So I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of this, take some of these seeds out. Definitely don't want those in there. And you know how sometimes you can roll the lemon or the fruit to make it produce a little bit more juice for you. Definitely you could do that. I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of the juice of this lemon just and move it around a little bit in the lemon juice. You don't want it to have a lemon flavor, so you just kind of want to just let a little bit of the lemon juice get onto these bananas, okay? So now, and that is pretty much the gist of it. And when I do that, then I know that they won't turn brown while I'm still in the preparation process, okay? And I do have a juicer somewhere that I can use to kind of expedite this process, but no worries. I like to use my hands, so we are using our hands. And if we get a little seed in there, we can definitely pull that out. All right, so now, so you can see I'm just kind of, just squeezing the lemon juice and just moving around, making sure that got a couple of seeds in there. I'll get those out. Now, making sure that the bananas have a little bit of lemon juice on them just so they won't turn brown. So now we are in the process of starting our assembly. So let me clean up a little bit and we're going to be ready to start assembling. We've got these great banana planks that we're going to layer in, and we have these amazing moon pies that we're going to put on top. So we'll be back. All right, it is time to assemble this Going Bananas banana pudding. All right, so I have this whipped cream that I have made, my homemade whipped cream. So let me just remove this attachment here and set it over to the side. We've got some beautiful whipped cream that we have made. So I'm excited about that. Anytime you can make it yourself at home, it's going to be better. It's going to be much better for you. You can actually control the ingredients that are in it. So let's go ahead and get started. We have these beautiful planks, banana planks. I don't know about you, but this is really taking me back. And we have these banana flavored moon pies. I'm just going to open them up because they are going to go on the top. And actually, you guys, these are the cute little minis, which are, I was so amazed when I found these guys at Walmart. Aren't they cute? Oh, that's the cutest little thing. Oh my gosh. This takes me back. But we used to have the ones back in the day that used to be about this big. So, the minis are just really cute and nostalgic. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to layer in. The first thing that's going to go on the bottom is a layer of this pudding. And so it's just going to be layered in, and I'm going to actually just do a couple of layers. And because this is a pretty wide pan here, we're just going to go across with this pudding. We're just going to try to make sure that we sort of spread it evenly across. Oh my. I wish you could be here. This smells amazing, 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 amazing. All right, so I think we have enough for that top layer. So the next thing we're going to layer in these bananas. And remember, we just kind of put lemon juice on them to kind of keep them from turning brown too quickly. And they're doing well. I mean, you're going to have some browning, but you know, we're just trying to at least keep them from completely turning brown before we can finish the process. Now, I don't like a whole lot of bananas, but you know, this layer here is going to be the banana layer. And then we'll put these cute little planks in here. We're going to put the planks in here because the planks have the banana flavor. And these come 2 in a pack, which allow you to be able to spread them across. So, oh my gosh, this is it, you guys. And look, at the bottom side is just plain. So it's kind of like almost like a shortbread cookie, but it's got the banana on top, right? So it's going to go in just like this. Oh, I love having fun with this. This is taking me back to my childhood, you guys. And I have enough to just sort of fill these in. And I may even have, and can you believe the store only had 4 packages? So it was like just enough, you guys, just enough for this recipe. So I am so completely excited about that. All right. So slide that over. Now we're going to do another layer of pudding. Oh, this is bananas, you guys. We are going bananas. So I'm going to spread this evenly across. And honestly, you guys, I feel like this is going to make just the right amount. So let's hope and pray we have just the amount that we need to spread all the way across and have a really nice layered pudding here. Now, I could layer in the whipped cream. In between these layers, but I'm just going to do the whipped cream on top, you guys, because I want everything to fit in this container. This is a foil pan, and you know, when you buy these and you can take it somewhere, you don't have to worry about trying to get your dish back, right? Because whoever the host is, they can just dispose of it at their leisure, right? Once everything is gone, then they don't have to worry about washing any dishes or anything or returning any dishes to anybody. These foil pans are amazing because they are so convenient. So I didn't need this other package. I guess I'll just save this for later. But now I'm going to do this top layer of bananas. If they stick together, that's okay. You can actually separate them. Now, I'm a cookie person. I like more cookies than banana. I think my husband is the same way. So we may be a little short on bananas here, but that's okay because we like the cookie part, right? That's really our favorite. But typically you probably would need to have about half a dozen or so bananas sliced. But remember, you have bananas underneath in that other layer as well. So now is the time to just put the whipped cream on top. So I'm just going to layer this whipped cream across the top here. And hopefully we'll have enough to get it all the way across. That is some good whipped cream. And I just put a little bit of sugar in the top layer for this cool whipped cream because I wanted it to be a little bit sweet. And honestly, you know, the bananas are sweet, the cookies are sweet. The Cool Whip, the whipped cream, I should say, doesn't have to be very sweet. But I just added a little bit of sugar and a little bit of vanilla just to give it that flavor. You can even flavor it with even more banana flavoring if you want to, just to really go crazy with the bananas, right? We are going banana crazy with this banana pudding. And the good thing about it is we can taste this almost immediately because it's already cooled, it's already chilled, but you will want to put this in your refrigerator and chill it, you know, before you serve it. And if you're taking it somewhere, you know, for an event or whatever, taking it as a dessert, just make sure that you keep it in the refrigerator and until it's ready to be served. So, but your guests will love this. This is a neat little twist on banana pudding. We're going bananas. And I want to make sure I use all of this whipped cream because, hey, we went through the trouble of making fresh whipped cream. We definitely want to make sure we use it all. Now, I'm just going to get one of my knives here and just make sure that I sort of straighten it out, smooth it out a little bit. Make sure it's even all the way across. Don't you love making dessert? I love dessert. Although, I mean, honestly, you know, I shouldn't eat too much of it, you know, but hey, moderation. Everything in moderation, right? We can enjoy a little bit of sweet every now and then, right? And if you're doing something sweet for your family, they will love you for it, okay? So I'm just trying to smooth this out a little bit as best as I can. But you can see that this is a layer of Cool Whip on top of this banana pudding. Now, woo! Here comes the fun part. All right. Remember I showed you these cute, adorable little moon pies. And these are the banana flavored. So we're going bananas with the banana flavor. I mean, everything is going to be banana. Over the top banana flavor. Now, if you can't find these little mini moon pies where you live, then I'm going to use my scissors because you know what? These little moon pies are hard to get out. I'm just going to put these on the top just like this. Oh my goodness. And I'm just kind of pressing them down because I want to make sure that they are in there. And look at these little moon pies. I mean, like they have the marshmallow already inside. You can see in the little layers there and the banana flavoring on top of these cookies. Oh, cute, cute, cute. Gosh, I hope I have enough. I think I do because the box, I believe, comes with like 12 of these little mini moon pies. And so I hope you guys try this recipe. This is one of my creations. So this is something that I came up with on my own. And I just love, remember I told you I just love being creative in the kitchen, coming up with new recipes to have fun in the kitchen, making sweet and delicious food for my family. So I hope you try this recipe and let me know what you think in the comments. Woo. I remember when I was a kid, we used to eat so many of these. I'm trying to see if I need to spread them out a little bit more. We'll see. I would eat so many of these till I would just, oh gosh, go into a sugar high from eating moon pies. And, you know, they had, you know, quite a few flavors, if you will, of these moon pies back in the day. And, of course, I did love, love, love the bananas. The chocolate ones were good. I mean, I'm just a moon pie fan. And this is classic, right? This is classic treats. When you had a moon pie back in the day, if you had a moon pie, you were eating something really good and special. All right, so I got all these little packages here, but I'm trying to make sure that I don't tear these up as I open them, because I want these to be intact moon pies. They're not as easy as to get out, but once you get it open, they just go right on top here. Okay. All right, it looks like we will have exactly enough, you guys. So 12 little moon pies. 12 of the mini moon pies just go right on top. And just think, you know, when people serve themselves, they're going to dip into this and they're definitely going to want to get their own little mini moon pie, right? Okay, guys. Oh, my goodness. That is banana heaven. Now, listen, I love bananas. If you love bananas as much as I do, you will love this recipe. Let me move all this over and I will get to this a little bit later, but I just wanted to show you the finished product of this beautiful going bananas banana pudding. Oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, let me take this off. I have a little bit of a wrapper there trying to get on my banana pudding. No, 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 you will not do that today. This is just how we like it. Everything's lined up pretty nicely. And here we go. This is our Going Bananas banana pudding with banana moon pies and the banana planks. I hope you try this recipe. Subscribe to my channel. Let me know in the comments what you think about this recipe as we have made this homemade banana pudding. Now, the last thing I want to do is let's give it a taste. Now, I'm not going to plate it up because I don't want to. And you know what, guys? I actually might be able to, once I take this little part here, then I will be able to add another one because I actually have some left. So let me get, oh my gosh, you guys, let me get a saucer. Okay. Woo! I'm excited. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and just do like I know to do and just go ahead and go right in and just get, do I need a bigger spoon? Let me get a serving spoon. Now, that way when I get this, I can get the whole thing. All right. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right. Are we ready? Okay, let's do it. Oh, wow. You can hear that banana plank that's in there. Oh my goodness, you guys. Look at that. Look at that. I'm just going to scrape the sides, right? Because we don't want anything left on the sides. We have made a homemade Going Bananas banana pudding, you guys. All right. It is time for the taste. Now you got these planks up under here, banana planks, and the banana moon pie. So I'm just going to go right in with everything. Woo. And remember, those cookies will get softer as they sit in that pudding. All right, this is a big bite. I am in banana pudding heaven. This is so good, you guys. Try this recipe. I promise you, if you love banana pudding, you're going to love this. All right, guys. I love you guys. I'm going to let you go ahead and try this recipe. And guys, I hope that you will always leave me a comment. Let me know what you like about this recipe. Subscribe. Does it make you emotional like me in terms of thinking about my childhood with the moon pies and the banana planks? You guys, oh, you're going to love it. Anyway, guys, I hope that you guys continue to be blessed.